Hi everyone, it's Gail, and I'm here with a little bonus video. Just wanted to show you what I just put in my Etsy shop. These are some Christmas primarily and some New Year's postcards. So this is vintage Christmas postcards, or maybe it's just Christmas postcards, kit 3. So I thought I might make a few things, but I have some other things to share too. First, we'll just quick go through these. I just thought these were such fun. So yeah, so then these, well, this one obviously, and then this one is New Year's. This one kind of fit in the New Year's sort of realm. And then some backs. So this back here is the back side of, where is it? This one. So yeah, so you can put those together if you want. Anyway, that's the little latest kit that I put on. The good news is I figured out my scanner. Woohoo! So that's happy. Okay, so let me show you the other things I wanted to show you, and then we'll make a couple things, decorate a couple things. Look at this. Joey Cardmaker Christmas bunnies. Joey emailed me and he said he made me a Christmas gift. This is it. But guess what? You all get it too. It's on his coffee. I don't know, Ko-Fi, whatever. So I will see if I can link that below. Also, I'll link my kit. I'll try and link Joey's Ko-Fi kit here. But I just had to show you these bunnies. Aren't they awesome? Joey, you are just the sweetest. Thank you so much. I absolutely love them. Look at this one cooking. They're just so cute. I love them. And then tags. And there it is. Yeah. So anyway, my sweet friend Joey surprised me with that, and I just had to share it with you guys because you too can get a Christmas gift from Joey Cardmaker. So there you go. There is that. Then I also wanted to show you, I did a little sale shopping at Vintage Polka Dot Shop, and I got these fun spindles, and so I'm going to put some of my most used lace on those, I think. So I'm very excited about that. Also, I got some wonderful coffee dyed little window envelopes. So that's, and then I just got some paper because you know I buy all my coffee dyed paper from Emily there at Vintage Polka Dot Shop. I'll link her too. Okay, well, I've already cut out some of the postcards that I thought we could maybe use in a few things. So, first thing I wanted to do, this one with the little birds. I got this in the mail today. This was from St. Jude's. And I thought I could put the little bird right there, maybe. So I think I'm just going to cut that and see if I can just fit that on there. So just like any other digital, it doesn't have to be used necessarily in its entirety. You can, you can do whatever you need to do to like make it fit something. That's cute. Then I'm thinking I could put these birdies down there, actually. Do you think I can cut them straight? Let's do that, and then maybe I have a better chance. So I could just put those little birdies right there. This like this. And I have a spot up there. Could I just put that? I think I could. So I guess it doesn't matter. I could just put the whole thing, couldn't I? Like that. I just thought this was such a fun envelope with the Christmassy stuff on it already. So, okay, this is supposed to be a short video, but we'll see if I start having fun. I am having fun. If I want to continue the fun, it might be longer. Oh, so yeah, we had kind of a fun night last night. My grandson in Denver had his first wrestling meet. That's the grandson that, bless your hearts, you prayed for because he had knee surgery. Well, he's had 2 of them. And anyway, he's back at it, and he did so good, and he won his match, and it was just awesome. I think the thing that I was most impressed with is he walked out on that mat with so much confidence. I just was so proud of him. And I mean, he's been out of sports for a good year or more. So, it's not like he has been doing anything sports-wise for a year, but yeah, he did so good. And his mom called me this morning all excited. It was fun. That's got some good glue goobers on it. Okay, what am I going to do with this? I don't know. I think I might cover the back with coffee dyed paper or something. I've got some paper with some lines on it. That's fun. Look at it. Still got the little thread in it. So I think I'm just going to go right here. This is going to be a flip out. That's what I'm going to do with this. But my point with showing this was, you can cut them up. You could cut out the images if you wanted to. And use them as like a little fussy cut or whatever. So yeah, just this happy Friday. We're just going to have an extra video today. My husband is out grocery shopping. And so I was like, I'm just going to go down to my room and play with those new postcards of mine. And then I thought I wanted to show you Joey's bunnies, Christmas bunnies, and I thought I'll just turn on the camera and do that, show you my fun spindles from Vintage Polka Dot Shop. Wow, this is semi-rag paper-ish, and it's just chewing up the old glue stick, but that's okay. Okay, I'm just gonna plop that along that edge, hopefully. There we go. Okay. And then, so this will be glued down, like if I have a page here, like so, and we'll flip out and something will go in there. But this is going to show, so we need something to go down that. Wonder if I have any strips that are wide enough. Well, that's going to work. Okay. Might as well use up a scrap, right? Yeah, and then we're gonna just have a little flip. And then we'll play a bit more. I have some pieces there. Most of them are from, oh, I forgot to turn on my light, guys, sorry. Did you see any of that prior to? Oh dear. Anyway, they're Roxy's weekly challenge pieces that, you know, I just go nuts and make a gazillion of them and then have some left. Okay. And something else can go on there if we want some trim or something, but there's a fun little, looks like I need to cut that off a bit. There, little flip out writing on one side and you can put something in the pocket. Okay, so then these are some of the ones from Roxy Creations. I'm not sure. So what I want is something like that. See, then that's just, I mean, that's decorated and ready to go, really. And then you put it on a page with the pocket. I would like a smidgen longer. I think this one is a smidgen longer. Ooh, that's nice, isn't it? Okay. Easy peasy. Let's just glue it on there. I did want to show you that one with the back because I'll show you how I would handle that. Okay. There we go. Okay, and then this will be a pocket on the back of the page. Like that's, I would glue here and here and have as a little tuck, and then there's this piece, and then you can flip that out and you could write on that. You'd have to use a pretty good hefty pen, but at least this is decorated so it can go into the done pile. Where is this? That's what I'm looking for. This one and this one. So I think what I would do is I would put a book page in between so that it gives it a little bit more weight. So anyway, I hope you'll go check it out. I haven't done a new digital in forever. My goal is next year is to try and do a new one each month because I have got a stack of vintage finds over there that is up to my knee. And so I want to get them made so all of us can use them. Okay, and then we're just going to pop this on the back, making sure that it's right side up because that's totally something I would do. Okay, right side up, right side up. Go. Didn't exactly put that on there straight, but that's okay. No biggie. Okay, and then I think I'll just snip the corners. You could use the corner rounder too. And then I'm going to distress around it, and then that's a bit of a piece for just to go into a pocket. probably not going to want to write on the back of this, but it's just kind of decorative. You could use it as a flip out too. You could glue it to, like, say, an envelope flap in your journal and then have it flip flop if you wanted. Anyway, just looks like the original. Okay, let's see, what else do we have? I love this one. What do we have that will go with this? I also have these, which were our sacks, and I thought we could, oh yeah, I thought we could put that on there. Love it. And then as far as something to go in the sack, you know, there might be something in the digital that one is using to create the journal. So I don't really put anything in the pocket necessarily to say it's done. I think, oh, isn't that cute? I love that. Yes. So that's all ready, and you can tuck something up there too if you want to. Cool. Okay, I have, what else do I have? I have these. That one's sideways. That's a little different. This one's super cute. I love her. Let's see, do I have another one of those? I do. I have a couple. I think she might be a little wide. Well, she'd fit on that one, so that's a possibility. This one's too thin. Then I also have these sacks I made for the collaboration that I was thinking maybe that's cute. I'm going to put that on there. Maybe I'll give her a little bit of an edge. Didn't do that on the others just because I thought they looked good without it. Okay. And I'm just going to line this up with the top of the sack. And down. Okay, super cute little sack to go in your journals. Okay, well, I don't know, guys. I'm kind of thinking I might be done. I don't know. I was thinking these sideways ones would be fun on like an envelope. I didn't grab anything just now, but you know, just let's see. I don't have any envelopes. Do I have any envelopes in there? Oh, I might. Hang on. I don't know. I think it's going to be too small, though. It is. So, anyway, just kind of wanted to give you a few little ideas, but, you know, like on this one, you could fussy cut that out if you wanted to. Same with this. You could cut out the little clock. Yeah, there's lots of things you can do with these. So hope you enjoyed that little quick bonus video, and thanks in advance for going over and grabbing the digital. I appreciate it. So thanks, everybody. Have a great day. We will see you in the next video. Have a grateful day and be kind always. Bye.